welcome to another episode of Comic Book Reviews. If you love comics as much as I do, you're going to subscribe to my channel. I review comics for Comic Crusaders. I also have my own franchises, Adolescent Radioactive Samurai Platypi and Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter. They're available on Comics Central, Indie Planet, and Comixology. Check them out. Stay tuned to this broadcast for more information. Also, like the Facebook pages for each franchise. Check out my Patreon site for some neat original artwork and shows that you won't find on YouTube. Hello, true believers. Kevin Gibbon once again for Comic Book Reviews, and this week we're going to be reviewing Army of Darkness, Bubba Ho-Tep #2, and Punk Mambo #1. First, let's review Army of Darkness, Bubba Ho-Tep #2. Ash Williams continues his search for Elvis Presley and runs into all sorts of obstacles, notably a mall security guard, which he insults by calling Paul Blart. Ash finally finds his boyhood hero. Looking at the creative team, Scott Duvall brings us the second issue in this exciting tale of two Bruce Campbell characters and does extreme justice to both. We're returned to the days of Elvis' youth. As the mystery thickens, his E spends the entire issue engaging in conversation by quoting Elvis lyrics. A trait which kind of rubs off onto Ash for some hilarious banter. Indeed, the camaraderie between the two heroes is the draw for this issue in a buddy cop formula sort of way. The chemistry between the two protagonists is priceless. Great stuff includes Ash pretending to be Elvis while wearing one of his jumpsuits to impress a girl. Then there's young Elvis' first meeting with Ash. Vincenzo Frederici brings his unique artistic vision to this tale of fanboy and idol, which gives us some awesome panels. There's a neat little homage to the Ten Commandments that'll make you chuckle, as the Deadite holds up the Necronomicon HoTep. Highlights include an excellent fight scene between E and Ash. Also, E's over-exaggerated sideburns. In conclusion, the search continues as our tale progresses into a buddy film of epic proportions. This issue takes us aboard Elvis' personal jet, and the two unlikely prima donnas face a serious challenge high above the earth when Ash opens the restroom door, only to find, be continued. 3 stars, an 8.3 rating from this comic book reviewer, published by IDW and Dynamite. Now let's review Punk Mambo #1, Eerie. The last comic book I reviewed began in New Orleans, and so does this one. Our anti-hero confronts a group of deformed outcasts called the Grunch. A battle ensues as our protagonist informs the crowd that she's looking for some friends, and she learned that the Grunch might know something about how they went missing. The creative team, Cullen Bunn and his powers that be at Valiant, have created another female anti-hero, and her introduction proves her to be a badass with extraordinary powers. We learn that she has some special link with the spirit world and a being called Aizon, but that link has been severed. What keeps us turning those pages is our desire to see Punk reconnect with the spirit, and her attempts are thrilling. At one point, when she tries, she conjures up a certain voodoo lady that Bobby Bear sang about in the 70s. I haven't seen an origin story this unique in a long time. Great stuff includes Aizon, possible link to the Leo, and the banter between Punk and her spirit guide. Adam Gorham takes us directly to hell with fantastic visuals and a spirit world unlike any other in the field of comic books. He's got some freaky ghosts in his domain, and he knows how to unleash them with panache. They're scary and fun all at the same time, and Punk could have come off looking like a less cartoony tank girl, but she's her own plebe in his capable pencils. Highlights include the first appearance of the Grunch and the closing splash page. In conclusion, how the Grunch stole Valiant. Here's a refreshing first issue that introduces our anti-hero on a spiritual quest to find her old contact in the tangled webs that follow her search. In the true spirit of Valiant, things get weirder as the story progresses, and they may have just created a super character, or it could turn out to be Tank Girl Light. It's too early to tell, but it is a promising start. 3 stars, an 8.2 rating from this comic book reviewer. Published by Valiant Comics. That was our look at comic books for this week. Tune in next time when I review 2 more comic books on Comic Book Reviews. Kevin Gibbon saying so long and have a good day. Keep reading those comics.